Hi everybody, this is Koala Cuddle Bear 2, and I was just reading a message from Queen Steve, and he had a very good question, and I've had some questions about it too. Portion size. I've felt like I can take in more than what I've heard from everybody else here on YouTube, and but I'm losing weight, and I eat maybe 3-4 times a day, and that's to get my protein in. I eat once or twice, and I don't need to eat anymore. A little bit of trouble getting my water down, just because it's a sipping thing, and I'm a gulper, I think. I'm used to just downing a big glass of ice water. But he asked me if 2 ounces was about right, and from the beginning, I have been able to. I had no problems getting any liquids in during the liquid part of the diet. And then when I moved on to puddings, I could eat over about 20-30 minutes. I could eat a half a cup of pudding. I have noticed, though, if it's a more solid food, now that I'm trying to incorporate more solid foods, that I can eat less. I think the more solid the food, the less you can eat. Pudding, if you eat it slow, it's like thick liquid. There's something else I was going to say. But I've also found that if I eat the pudding too fast, I've had things get stuck. And getting stuck is miserable. I ate some mashed potatoes. I put protein powder in my gravy because I didn't want them to be dry. And I felt like, I just knew. I had this feeling. I'd had enough. And I took just a little tiny extra bite. And the pain started. And this was the worst time that anything has gotten stuck. This time, if I tried to lay down, it felt like it was my throat. And then I wanted to vomit. I was belching a lot. Anytime food gets stuck, or I think I've only had dumping syndrome once. The rest of the time, I think it was just I ate too fast or took an extra bite too many. And that is so unpleasurable. That is. Stomach pain feels like a knife in your pouch. Sometimes it hurts in your chest. Sometimes it goes all the way up to your throat. Sometimes you feel nauseous. But my experience is it always lasts 2 hours. The severity may come and go, move positions, whatever, but 2 hours is how long it takes for me to recover from an experience like that. And I wonder why I'm able to consume more. And I asked my surgeon, and he said it's all perception. Like, some people are writhing in pain, and others say there's hardly any pain at all with surgery. Others have the perception that they can't get anything down, and others have no problem with it at all. But he said as long as I stayed within my protein and my calories, I was fine. So, it's just a little brief update. I'm not another week out or anything yet, but I was happy with the results. Today I got on the scale, and I was 285.2. So, that's over 60 pounds now, and I'll give a complete update when it hits the end of the week. I guess that's about it for this video. I'm going to make another one that's unrelated, but I wanted to touch on this subject because I was wondering if anybody else had these issues, and how much everyone's able to consume. I am currently still on soft foods, slowly introducing new foods. I can eat pureed foods right now, and in about another week and a half, I can introduce more solid foods. Tonight, while I was cooking my family dinner, I did eat a little bit of meat sauce and chewed it up really, really well, and it was very little. I was afraid of being sick again. I was really sick last night, but it didn't cause me any problems, and I really wanted to puree up some of the spaghetti, but I just didn't want to get sick. So I'm a little afraid to try new foods, and sticking really close to the puddings and the shakes. Just out of fear, I think. I even got sick once on cottage cheese, which hadn't caused me any problems at all. And I just think it was this particular brand because I tried it again and I felt like I was going to get sick again, so I stopped eating it. And it was a different brand than I had used before. So if you find something that works for you, stick with it. Another thing that I found is absolutely awesome, and it's a small portion. And I've only been able to find it in the Super Walmart here in Idaho. But I've heard other people talk about it that are on the East Coast, and it's Greek yogurt. And the one that I found is by Brown Cow, and it's 100 calories and like 10 or 14 grams of protein. And it's Greek yogurt with strawberries. And it is delicious. It's just the right portion. It's not overly sweet, and I highly recommend it. Other than that, I wish you all good luck. I saw that there were a few more people having surgery this week, and I hope they're recovering well. And thank you for all your support, and God bless.